Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Sorry about this being kind of late. Let me turn off the sim sounds real quick. Sorry for this being kind of late. Unfortunately, I was very tired, so took a longer nap than anticipated. But we're back for another live stream. We're going to be taking a look at the version 2. Huge shout out to Aerosoft team for sending it out to me. I explained to them that I had the Marketplace edition, so it's going to take a little bit longer for me to get the update, and I wanted to stream it to you guys relatively soon, so they were able to send me a copy of the version 2 that I could go ahead and stream for you guys instead of just waiting for the update. So those are a huge help for me. So we're going to be figuring this out together, kind of seeing this for the first time together as well. Let me know if you guys could hear me. Let me know if the audio is good. I could always just turn up my mic or turn down some things if you needed to. But yeah, this is going to be a fun one. We're going to do 2 legs today, so we're going to go down to we're going to go down to Indianapolis. So we're up here in MSP. Got a few planes down here in MSP. Got one going to there's one joining us to Indy. But the reason why this flight is going to be pretty eventful is by the time we get down here to Indy, we're going to be experiencing all of this. It's a huge squall line storm just going out east, so that'll be definitely interesting again. So we'll be flying into a thunderstorm in this new aircraft. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome aboard, Danish dude. I know I'm late, but yeah, let's go ahead and get in here. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get the sim sounds up again. Let me find where to go. And there we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look first at this iPad. This is a kind of the same but different in a way. If we go to flight plan, let's go ahead and import we got to do options, I'm sure, somewhere. Let's go to next page. Pilot ID. Enter pilot ID. Let's go here. Oops. Let's go to here. Let me see if I could pull up my pilot ID. It's 27727. Okay. There we go. Maybe this will work now. Import from SimBrief. There it is. Cool. Now we finally got SimBrief integration with this, which is cool to see. Okay, let's go ahead and go to set payload and fuel, perhaps. See what this does here. It doesn't want to go to that. Okay. Let's go to charts. CRJ is not linked to Navigraph charts. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and connect to the Navigraph services then. Give me 1 second here to do this. There we go. We'll go ahead and log into Navigraph to get the charts going. All right, we'll go ahead and approve the account. There we go. And we'll hit allow. And then we'll see if it links here. It should. I hit allow. All right. Let's see. Let me adjust that a little bit better. There we go. All right, there it is. Okay, check for latest nav data. Let's go ahead and update. So that's cool. It's just like the PMDG where you could update your nav data within the sim itself. Aviation Gaming, what's up, man? Can't stay for long myself. Finding myself on my stream. Oh, nice. left a like, don't worry. Thank you so much, Aviation. I'll make sure to go over there and leave a like for you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, even if it's for a second. I really do appreciate it. We're just kind of getting everything set up here, so not really much to watch anyway. But if you guys want to be cool like Aviation Gaming, go ahead and leave a like and chat. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, cool. That's all updated. That's looking better now. Let's go to aircraft, flight plan, import again. Like where do I go to set? Is it performance? Maybe. Zero fuel weight. This is on kilograms though. Hold on. Pounds. There we go. Save options. Performance. There we go. So what was my zero fuel weight here? Was 61,439. Is there a way to set it from here? Set to FMS set payload and fuel. I don't know. And then our fuel. Block fuel is 11.6. Whatever. I guess I'll take a look at that in a second. Let's just get aircraft power on, and we'll get started. I guess my GPU is not on. Let's go over to aircraft. GPU card has been removed. Let's go ahead and get that connected again. And we'll get the battery on. And we'll get the ground power on as well. Everything is looking good. We'll set that to go down. And we'll set the IRSs to nav. And we'll go to position. It's KMSP. We'll input that in here. And we'll go to the next page. And we'll wait for the GNSS position. Let's go ahead and get nav lights on. And we'll get logo light on. And let's see here. We'll do the fire test as well. That's working. I haven't really flown the CRJ in so long. Okay, everything else looks good. Let's get all of the hydraulics on. Get no smoking on. And we'll get the seatbelt signs on. Got a couple wing views here for us today. There we go. This is the new interior that they got going on here. So you could finally open up the cabin door and you could actually walk into the cabin now in the CRJ, which you couldn't do before. So it's really awesome to see that as a part of the new update. Okay, let's go over here to performance. And we'll mess with that in just a second. Let's get the GNS position here. And we'll go back. And we'll input that here. We'll go to flight plan. Oh, I accidentally set that to instant. Oh well. Let's go ahead. Where can we set this for flight plan? What's up, Rylan? Welcome aboard, man. Oh, here it is. It just takes some time, I guess. We'll go ahead and set fuel and payload. And that should set us up for the 11.6 on board. And now that's what we got. Okay. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and do send to FMS. See what that does for us there. Looks like it works. Let's go ahead and hit execute. Departures, arrivals. Let's look at the weather here. So it's 250 at 4. I'm looking at charts. I'm looking at the origin or use FMS plan. I should probably do use FMS plan. If I am, are these? Oh, these are, I think, are traffic. So are they using 3 zeros? Let's take a look. Flight plan is 250. Yeah. So it'd be 30. Let's do 30 right then. Let's do 30 right. Let's go here to it's a Zimbro 7 ODI, and we're doing that off of runway 30 right, and we'll execute that, and it's going to be right into the arrival. So the arrival is going to be the Jax 2 Barbie. So let's go Jax 2 Barbie, and we're landing on runway 23. Let's see, 23 right ILS, and let's see if we could see what transition we'll need with the chart here. Let's see, with the Jax 2, it'll drop us off for runway 23, which is going to be let me take a look here. Yeah, I don't think it'll matter. Okay. That's fine. Let's do approach. Let's go 23 right ILS. And we'll do that off of racing. I think that'll be the best. And we'll execute that. Take a look at our flight plan here. We'll go next page. We got a bunch of discontinuities. So let's go to legs maybe. And we'll kind of fix this. So looks like off of runway 30 for assigned heading 220, then clockwise 360. Okay, so maybe it is. Okay, so it's vectors. So let's connect this though. So it's going to be vectors, and then to Jetet, and then Zumbro, and then to ODI. So let's go ahead and go next page. Okay, no. Interesting. Okay. Let's go back. We'll go ODI. We'll execute that. And after ODI, we'll go into Barbie, execute that. And then we'll go right into the arrival. Alright, that's better. That's better. Okay, cool. So that's flight plan. Let's go to perf. Let's go ahead and send this over to perf here. There we go. And our cruise altitude today, according to SimBrief, is going to be 370. So flight level 370. Put that in there. Sorry guys, kind of focus a little bit here. 250, that's fine. Perf in it. Or where is performance? Oh, there's no auto throttle, right? So I think we're done setting up the airplane. What's up, Danish dude? About to fly Houston to Vegas, Omaha to Denver. Ooh, that's a good little route. I think we're done here. Route, that's good. All that. Let's go ahead and get GSX to board. I forgot about that. Let's do that. All right, and we'll get this to be inches of mercury, and you can manually set your V speeds. Let's do that, I guess, with this. It's gonna be flaps 8 takeoff. What is the runway conditions here? Because it was snowing / raining earlier. So let's take a look at the NOTAMs for Minneapolis. It's wet. Okay. So we got wet. There we go. Set all. That's looking good there. All right, cool. Top altitude will be 37,000 feet. So we'll set that. This CRJ definitely gives me, like, I remember like, it's giving me nostalgia. Being that this was one of the first airplanes to ever come out for the sim. That was like from a third-party developer. It's giving me good nostalgia. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know about that one. Danish dude. Alright, I think we're just all set up here. I think that's looking good. Let's figure out what the CTAF is here. Dot CTAF. Okay, MSP. Let's figure this out here. 126.7. Let's put that in. 126. Oops. 126. 1267, 1267, there we go. Let's go ahead and monitor that. Let's make sure we filed a flight plan. That's another thing we should do. Let's go ahead and file one for VATSIM here.
Traffic Delta 160, heavy holding short of 30 left, waiting for arriving traffic, Minneapolis.
Excuse me. All right.
Minneapolis
traffic,
traffic,
2653.
10 mile final, 30 left.
26. 5. 5-3. There we go. That's looking good. Alright, I think we're all set up. I think we're just waiting. About 6-7. 6-7 of you dudes in there or what? But yeah, I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see for the for what CRJ. I thought most of you would try to get the 550 or the that's not the engines. The engines aren't even on. Or the 700, but you guys said the 900, so that's what we did.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta
Let's go ahead and open up the doors.
Runway 30 right, Minneapolis.
Let's go open up the aft cargo door. Oh, you tested them yourself? What made you test them? APU feels good to you? That's also pretty bold statement, pretty wild statement if you ask me. So yeah, we'll prevent ourselves from taxing too much, and we'll go to 30 right over here instead of going all the way out here to 30 left. Oh, they are boarding the passengers. Okay, I see it now. I was going to say, I haven't seen any passengers go through here. It's been a while since I've flown the CRJ. This is definitely going to be interesting. I know it doesn't have auto throttle, so that's one thing that I'll have to
American 1488,
I'll have to remember.
4 mile final, 30 left, Minneapolis.
Come to New York. Come on New York Knicks win against this Cavaliers right now. We're heading over to JFK, so hopefully that makes you happy.
Appreciate it. We're turning our base now, Delta 942. Roger that. Just let me know.
All right, let's see here. Let me zoom in. As far as no ATC, there's obviously a lot of people here in Minneapolis right now. We got how many departures? We've got 3 departures right now.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta
Minneapolis.
914 is turning base runway 30 right, Minneapolis.
Got a A321 coming from LAX. We got an American MD-82 coming in from Orlando, or not Orlando, excuse me, O'Hare. Very nice. Indy Center's online. We got Cleveland Center online, Boston Center online, and we got Teterboro approach. or Newark approach. And then we're going to JFK. So that way the LA Lakers can stay on the board. Oh, is that what you need it for? What's up, D1 Aviator? Welcome aboard, man. How are the Celtics doing? Hey Siri, when do the Celtics play next? Oh, that's Siri. Hold on. Alexa, when does the Celtics play next? The Heat are beating.
Traffic, Delta 160, will be lining up, runway 30 left, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 914 is turning, final runway 30 right, Minneapolis.
Alexa, give me Celtics game updates. Damn, Alexa. Danish dude, shut up. My ego's not small. My ego's not small. You're just immature, Danish dude. I'm doing JFK CRJ next month. Are you? You're getting to the 777? And on top of that, tell him what ooh, that's exciting, D1 Aviator. Tell him what you did to you were yapping to another streamer, my friend. Saying things I didn't say.
Minneapolis traffic, American 1488 vacated 30 left at Delta, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 160, heavy taking off runway 30 left to the north, Minneapolis.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the APU on. Wait for the APU flap to open. APU door's still closed, okay.
Ready to check, ready to check.
That's open. There we go.
Thank you.
Chromebooks could run MSFS? Maybe.
Minneapolis, Delta 1650, turning final 30 right, Minneapolis.
Alright, APU is on.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 914, 5 mile final, 30 right, LPR, last call before landing, Minneapolis.
Alright. Why are you surprised the APU still works? Alright, all of our passengers are boarded. I think we're ready to go, so let's go ahead and get everything set up the way we want it. Let's go the windshield heat to low. Cabin. I guess we'll leave it there. Everything else I think looks good. Let's get the beacon light on. All right, we'll see how that goes. I think me and other 6 guys. Okay, that's crazy. All right. Nope. 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 Anyone? There's lies not a mod. Okay. All right, everyone is on board, or at least it should be, unless they're finishing up cargo or something. Or are they waiting for me to close doors or something? Maybe that's what they're doing. Let's go ahead and close the aft door. And we'll close the... What's up, your SimC? Oh, God.
The cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, guys. Guys, I haven't felt this... I haven't felt this much pressure since my my check ride for my Power Pilot's license. We got your Sim CFI, a real life CRJ pilot in the chat, and I definitely feel like I've skipped some steps. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. What's up, Desi? How you doing? I quite literally woke up. I saw your missed call. I woke up late for the stream, and yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to really look at my phone. Thank you so much, your Sim CFI. I appreciate you very, very much. Hope you have a good one, man. Departure clearance requested. Waiting for other door boarding. Boarding's complete though, is it not? Hello.
Yeah, but double 1650.
Doors are closed. Everything else is going good. Maybe they need me. Oh, I didn't open the forward, so they're still going to need to load back from the forward, I think. I think that's what's missing. I see. Never mind. I see now. I gotcha. My fault. I forgot there was a forward bin.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 914, vacated 30 right at Papa 9. We're going to be taxing to parking.
No, we got all 54 passengers on board.
Delta,
We're just waiting on the bags. Doesn't have a ticket? No, you don't think he does? Southwest just takes out. Yeah, that's true. Especially in Orlando, that's what they do now.
1654 miles on Cruiser right next to
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 914 crossing 22 at Pop in Minneapolis.
Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be doing a couple legs here tonight. We're going to be flying down to Indy and then going from Indy to Newark JFK. It's going to be fun landing in Indy because we got this to deal with. This big old storm. We're going to be landing in a thunderstorm. So that would be super exciting. Friday stream, no. This stream only happened because I just so happened to be off early today. This is definitely not going to be happening next week. I'll be working by now next week. And Friday I'm working as well. Yeah. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. L hard worker. Yep, sure. Alright. They got what? 7 more bags. Hey, look, someone's landing. Who was that just now? That was a Delta 737-800 coming in from DCA. I wonder why I don't have traffic for that. I feel like I should. Interesting. Alright. 2 more bags.
Minneapolis, I'll be taking
Alright, there we go. Bags are loaded. Alright, note to the de-ice treatment. We'll be ready to go here. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of chocks. And we'll close doors and everything. We'll go nose left, tail right. And we'll go ahead. Engage, mark trim. I feel like this should be engaged. Maybe I'm not doing something right. Stab trim. Oh, there we go. It's been a while. Alright, parking brakes are off. You're clear to push. Alright, Dan, shoot, have it going, man.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1006, entering left downwind, 10 miles east of, or 10 miles west of the field for 30 left, Minneapolis.
Alright, let's start with number 2 here. Let's go ahead and start engine number 2.
We'll stay clear.
Perhaps I need to do something. Do I turn off the packs? Oh, do I have to? Oh, I have to do this, don't I? Something like that. How do I turn on the engine? It would help if we had fuel. Perhaps I could help. Alright, they're done with me. Let's go ahead and set the parking brake. Dude, it's been a while. Jeez. How do I start? Do I do this first? Get this to idle? And then hit start? No. Air conditioning off. See, this is when I needed some CFI low key. Oops, I didn't mean to turn that on. Might have to do Control E, perhaps. While the engines are off, let's just do this. Let's do next page. Let's calibrate throttle. Let's do single access. This is idle. We'll set this as max power. Alright, okay. Max power, that's idle. That's idle. Max power, idle. Alright. I don't know how to turn this on. I don't know. I'll have to just rip a Control E real quick here. What's up, Jacob Reviews? I have no idea how to turn on the engines apparently, so I'm just gonna Control E and then figure it out by the time we have to start it for the next flight, I guess. Alright, anyway. We get flaps to 3. Oop, wait, what? Oh, my engine's turned on. Oh my god, they're not on yet. Brother. Uh-oh. This is going good so far, guys. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, all of our data's gone. Oh Lord. I hate this, dude. Oh my god. Okay, let's go here to flight plan. Let's go to send FMS, send payload. Hold on, guys. Let me grind this out real quick. No, I'm not. No, I didn't search up anything. Sambro, Odie. Always 30 right. Execute. Arrivals.
Entering left final.
Jake, excuse me, Jake 2, Barbie. Execute. Oh wait, I should do the arrival home. 23 right. Racing. Barbie. Execute. Flight plan. Okay, let's go to perf init. Send this to the FMS. Let's go to index, pause init. We'll do next page. And then we'll set this here. There we go. Oops, that should be better. Flight plan. Legs. I don't know why this is all discontinuity'd, but whatever. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Execute. That's looking better. Alright. I think we're back. Oh well. Jacob, this is payware scenery. I forgot who I got it from, but this is payware. Let's go flaps 8.
Memphis traffic, American 511. We're going to taxi into runway 30 left.
Alright, let's go ahead and taxi.
30 left via Bravo, Alpha, and also Alpha Chan.
Alright, there we go.
Minneapolis double 16, 50, 15 miles, 30 right.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1006, established 9-mile final, runway 30 left, Minneapolis.
Alright, there we go. Here we go. If you guys haven't make sure, or you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's set up my Volanta real quick here. Of course it needs an update. Alright, let's go ahead and add flight plan from SimBrief. Cool. Get this set up here. There we go. Alright. Minneapolis traffic number 1121 taking off for me 30 right. Let's go ahead and close the APU door. And we'll get the strobe lights on, wing lights on. Alright guys, if you are a member, make sure to spam those togas in the chat. Togas in the chat. Here we go.
Memphis traffic, American 511, crossing runway 22.
A little bit of crosswind here. And full power, toga. Pause the rig, gear up. A little bit sensitive. Get the flight directors on. Alright, let's go ahead and head direct. Yeah, a little bit of bumpy takeoff for sure. I agree. Alright, let's go ahead and engage autopilot. We'll do vertical speed here. Climb it through the clouds.
Any traffic inbound in Phoenix? In Memphis, sir?
Yeah, the CRJ 700 and FSX, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1006, vacating 30 left on Alpha 8, taxiing Alpha, crossing 22 back to the round. Minneapolis.
I definitely gotta get the Boris sound pack for this.
Minneapolis traffic.
The sounds are not
Evidence.
as good for sure.
American 511, I think you're at the wrong end of the airfield. You're currently at 12 right. 12 right.
Oh, man, I do apologize. Let me backtrack.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1206, crossing runway 22 at Alpha.
And Minneapolis traffic, Delta 2906, type MD-80, going to be turning base for the ILS.
Alright, let's go ahead and...
15 miles final, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis traffic shut off Blue New Island. Ready test.
5.
Thanks.
No, not yet. I was going to. But I haven't yet, unfortunately. I do definitely need to, though. I hear the bar sounds are just in its own league. Go buy him right now? Alright, I'll go buy him. This CRJ, I want to say it's like 50, I think, but I think that's including like all the variants, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 50, that's what I thought. Save my money for the Phoenix? Yeah, there you go. Phoenix Neos will definitely be cool to fly. Yeah, bro. A321neo and A320neo would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. So your flight sim or your SimCFI, since you're here, I mean, right now I'm just climbing with vertical speed mode, which I'm sure is giving you the ick. What is the proper way? I mean, I need to watch your tutorials, and I need to definitely get back into the CRJ a little bit more. But what is the proper way right now to be climbing up to 370? Because right now we're just doing it the old-fashioned way of just vertical speed.
Thanks for the correction, buddy.
Anytime, have a great flight.
Click the speed button on the AP panel, then dial 280 in the FMA. Make sure you're in climb test. All right, let's do speed. Let's do 280. 280 in the annunciator and climb speed. Holy crap, bro, we're launching. All right, let's go ahead and set standard.
And Minneapolis traffic, Delta 2906.
And we get the lights off.
0 left, about 10 mile final, Minnie.
Natalie, that's fine. Logo, we can take off. All right, now we're cooking. Now it seems like we're cooking. Sorry, my friend's talking to me about trying to get free time with a complex aircraft in the area, so that's why I'm on my phone, guys. Sorry. Real world flying. I have to attend to this. Need some hours to hook you up. I guess my friend sent me this Instagram post, and I guess it's like a complex aircraft, and he's telling me to go, but I'm like, I'm working, so it's kind of hard.
Surface traffic.
But whatever. I DM the dude to see if he replies. Let's see. Guys, I don't know if there's anybody who's ever been to the gym here before or like works out, but I did legs for the first day in a while a couple days ago. Holy shit, dude. Let me tell you, my legs are sore. I've been like hobbling around all day today. All day today, I've been hobbling around. I'm trying to see. Did they do a weather radar? I feel like some people did a weather radar recently, so I don't know if they included one in this update. Huh. I don't even know. Yeah, that's true. They do target Xbox users.
American 511, flying on runway 37.
Got a lot of turbulence. Turbulence up here. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in here and checking out this new update from Aerosoft. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us. On our way down to Indy, we got a line of thunderstorms around Indy, so this will be interesting. So right now in Indy, the weather is still VFR. It's gusting up to 2-3, 10 statute miles of visibility. There's some thunderstorms in the area. Broken cumulus at 6,000. Overcast at 12,000. And altimeter is 29 or 55. So I don't even think they're landing in real life in Indy right now. I wouldn't think, or at least there's delays for sure. Let me see. No, there's still planes coming into Indy. I can imagine that's definitely going to start slowing down. That's crazy, dude. We're gonna get launched with this storm. Yeah, there's a huge squall line approaching. I just noticed that when I spawned in earlier when I began the stream. I was like looking at weather. I was like, oh, let's just look at the weather real quick, and there's this huge squall line just approaching. And I think by the time we land in there, the squall line's going to be right over top of Indy. Yeah, Goro, that's definitely true, man. That's 100% true. I feel like especially in 2020, like the formations of the clouds just don't really look right. They look too fake. I mean, we're getting bumped around though up here for sure. What are we through? 33,000 for flight level 330? Yeah, dude, we're getting bumped up here. All right, we could disarm that. We got Indy Center online though, so that's kind of nice. 128223. Alright. Alright, now we're cruising. Let's go ahead and we could turn down the volume of the sim real quick, and then we'll get some music going on here. Let's see. Let's go to music, and let's go to some. God, this dog. Gordo, I don't think so, man. Unfortunately not, but I would love to. One of these years, man. That's definitely on a bucket list of mine, is to try to go out to those events. Alright, approaching 370 here, and now we're going to be cruising. We'll be cruising along. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Sadie wants to say hi. Where's that hot chick at? You mean my girlfriend? She's not here. The bird's gone today, boys? What do you mean? She said she's your sister? She definitely did not say that. Damn, we're getting tossed around up here. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Find the new CRJ update. They went to pretty powerful today. They got 117 off the nose. We got our co-pilot Sadie down here. She's taking a nap though. She's sleeping. Let's see, is there any new news going on? Is anybody making any progress on anything? Just the Phoenix stuff? Synaptic hasn't done anything about their A220 yet. That sucks. I really want that Synaptic A220 to come out, man. Or at least get an update that's actually still alive. They just say it's still alive, but I mean, you know, you never know. I don't know if you guys play Warzone, but Warzone is coming out tomorrow, or I think tomorrow. It's going to be lit. Verdansk is finally back. I was sad that Val Kilmer passed away yesterday. I don't even know how to calculate top of descent with this. I don't know, since it has no VNAV, right? Oh, baby. Indy's getting dangerous, guys. Holy crap. Wind is 260 at 37, gusting 56. 1/2 mile visibility. Thunderstorms. Squalls. Broken at 6,000. Cumulonimbus. Overcast at 12,000. Altimeter 2971. Guys, it's happening. Oh my god, guys. It's gusting 56 down there right now. Holy crap. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a great one. I think this is supposed to be the squall line up here. I think this is what Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 depicts it as. It's gonna be good. There we go. Oh shoot, inibuilds is doing a pre-release of the enhanced version. Advised cross chains that are below 13,000. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit to go. Alright, once we start getting lined up here, then we'll start descending down. But I think we're doing pretty good for now. I don't think we need to worry about anything else. And we'll get set up for the ILS here. Hopefully I'll be able to do the ILS. Shouldn't be too hard though. Let's see, let's go ahead and put in the numbers here. We'll go ahead and go takeoff and landing. So landing distance, conditions is going to be wet. Can I get this from? There we go. So we got a headwind component on runway 23 right of 35 knots, and we got a crosswind component of 20. Yikes. Alright. Oops. Let's go ahead and set all. 140. He's going to be the VREF. Somebody look up the crosswind, the CRJ 900 crosswind, max crosswind component. We might be breaking that. Diva Navy, I don't know. He was on one, and then it seems like he went away right now. So I think he's gone. I think he's gone, but I mean, if he still wants to chat, then probably, I guess. But I think he's gone. I do, Navigator. Thank you. Let's see. So, winds right now. Let's go do another weather check here. So, winds came down a little bit. Visibility got better. It's 230 at 21, gusting 38. 2 statute miles of visibility. Thunderstorms in the area. There's mist scattered at 1,800. Overcast at 4,000. Cumulonimbus. Temperature 16. Dew point 16. So there could be snow. Actually, no, there can't be snow. I was thinking about Celsius, or Fahrenheit, I should say. I was like 16 degrees Fahrenheit. No, Celsius is no snow. So it's going to be all rain down there, and altimeter is 2968. That's a good one. I'm going to go ahead and monitor Indy Center here. Then we'll get started. So Jax is at 13,000. So Jax is right here. So I mean, I guess I'll wait until kick. Like once we pass kick, probably to start our descent down to 13,000. I don't know when's a good time to descent. I haven't turned off the seatbelt sign yet, just because. I guess I'll do it now. Anybody who needs to get up and use the restroom, do it now.
It's South 122, radar contacts the altitude.
South 122 is leveling 5,000.
Yeah, that's South 122, climb and maintain. Flight level 390, turn left, direct VDOC.
When do we see you flying a 777 again? I don't know. Perhaps do an aviator, perhaps. We'll definitely think about it in the future. Right now, I'm kind of off the. February was a big. February and March, I guess, were big long haul months, so I'm kind of waiting. I think my next long haul will honestly be the 777-200 ER. Would definitely be like the next, or not long haul, but next 777 flight would be the 200 ER. If it comes before like the summertime, then we'll be doing that. If not, yeah, I could jump into the 300 ER.
4545, the winds are 230, 21 gust 38.
PMDG is making it.
Right, clear to land.
Yeah, PMDG is.
23 right for Dismal 4545. This is going to get interesting.
Let's see if I can do this here. Saving cash for the 300 ER? Yeah, there we go. That'll be a good one. Alright, let's go down to 13,000, I believe was where we needed to be at. Yep, so let's go down to 13,000 then.
Center, Piedmont 409, vacate the runway on November. Piedmont 409, taxi straight into parking. Straight into parking, Piedmont 409, you have a great night. Polar 992, turn right heading 110, vectors approach.
Right 110, Polar 992.
Alright, let's go ahead and pause the music.
672, Indy Center, are you back?
Go ahead and get some sounds up here.
Center American 1856, radio check. 1856, loud and clear. Thank you, sir. Sorry, I got disconnected there for a moment.
Welcome back, Jacob. This is a new yoke. No, I've had this since last year. This is all new. This is not new, I should say. I just want to do the Sadie cam here. This is my mom's new dog. Right, Sadie? She was barking downstairs, so I brought her up here.
Right heading 155, join the runway 18 center localizer.
Right 155, join the localizer.
She's going to be doing the approach. So Jacob, since you're back, I'm going to read you the weather here. So for Indy, the weather right now is winds are 230 at 21, gusting 38, 2 statute miles of visibility, and thunderstorms in the area. There's mist, scattered clouds at 1,800, overcast at 4,000, temperature 16, dew point 16, altimeter 29er 6.8. And yeah, basically it's going to be really bad.
You are 4 miles from Zevi. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer.
To say the least.
With the ILS runway 18 center approach.
Alright, let's go ahead and do
established and clear for the
111.
Runway 18 center approach.
75. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going into the abyss out here. You're currently around to Chicago. Yeah, weather sounds bad right now. There's a supercell passing by because of tornado season. Yeah, dude, this is a bad squall line across the entirety of the United States right now, and it's passing right over Indianapolis as soon as we get there. If this was Southwest Virtual, we'd be thinking about diverting to Midway or something, but since this is not Southwest Virtual, we're just going to send it. Oh shoot, yeah. Lots of tornadoes. Bombardier. Oh, Aerosoft.
Polar 992 heavy. The winds are 170 with 17 gust 2 tree. Runway 18 center, go to land.
Runway 18 center, clear land, Polar 992 heavy.
American 1856, descend and maintain level 300.
Down at 300, American 1856.
Yeah, one day we'll get it. Synaptic is working on it, so we'll see. We'll see, man. You bet you dude. Since I work on the AT20 in real life, and I actually pushed back a AT20 yesterday. Like, hopefully I'll be able to get early access to that. What company do you think makes the most realistic study level?
Be advised, due to the weather in Indianapolis, I may or may not lose power.
American 1856, that is no problem. I'm probably going to lose power here in Louisville here in a couple hours.
It's crazy out there, and this morning was not any better either.
Well, I have a UBS, so I never miss a landing.
Yeah, I got a UPS too. It powers 3 of my 4 monitors. So if the power goes out, I lose 1 monitor, and it's like the least important one. I can at least tell the aircraft, hey, goodbye, I got to leave.
Yeah, probably PMDG or Phoenix. I think Phoenix for sure. Not 100% like, I don't know. I would say Phoenix for right now. We'll see what PMDG could keep doing.
Contact Memphis Center 132.55.
32, 55, down to 672. Good day.
I'm in Memphis, and we just got downgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning.
Wisconsin got it this morning, and we didn't get anything from that.
Well, I drive school buses, so there was lightning everywhere and thunder everywhere.
That's cool. I'm actually a courier at FedEx.
Oh, so you know how bad it was this morning.
Well, this morning wasn't bad. This afternoon towards 4 p.m. it started getting bad.
Oh, you're in Memphis, you said, right?
I know, right? We're FedEx
Yes,
Flex. You ready to go down? Everyone's flexing their jobs. I'm a ramp agent, but it was clear in California. Like, What do you think, guys? After this, should we continue the JFK or should we just call it a night? I know it's been kind of boring in cruise. Let me know what you guys think. Should we just call it a night and then we'll do another live stream next week? Or do you want to keep going down to JFK? Call it a night? Okay.
Southwest 302 check-in, flight level 320, coming flight level 350. Roughly 40 miles to the north of the dead hot you are.
That was 302 in the center, radar contact, welcome aboard.
Alright, here we go, guys. Let's quick get landing lights on. Get all of our lights on. Let's get the seatbelt signs on. Really make sure that the flight attendants are sitting down for this one. You got your seatbelt on, Sadie? So, I don't know about you guys.
Taxi straight into parking.
Hold on.
Straight ahead to parking. Have a good night, 4992.
I don't know about you guys, but I think if we land this thing without flipping it over, I think it's a win. Alright, wiper time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the thick of it. Alright, here we go. Time to lock in. Dude, I'm so worried this dog's gonna pee on my bed.
In American 1856, I have information, whiskey.
This is about to get crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in here.
1856, Roger. Descend via the Snake Pit to Arapahoe, landing southwest. The Indianapolis altimeter 2@965, and you can expect some moderate to heavy and pockets of extreme precipitation on the way down.
Copy that. Descending via the Snake Pit to arrival, landing southwest, and we are expecting it. American 1856.
City Center, Delta 1442 spot. I believe it's 6 CVG Victory case. Nope.
Delta 1442, luckily for you, I don't have the spot numbers memorized at all. Runway 18 left, taxi via Sierra.
18 left via Sierra, Delta 1442.
Hey guys, I think I have to take her downstairs real quick. Hold on.
Exec Jet 815, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Roger, 132.907 for Atlanta, exit at 15, have a good day.
Alright guys, we're back, we're locked in. Alright, who's ready for this landing? Alright, here we go. There we go.
Delta 1442, we're ready. On way left.
And Delta 1442, the winds are 170 at 17 gusts to a tree. RNAV 2 Lassing, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Lassing, 18 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1442.
Alright, let's go ahead and go down to 10,000 now for B back.
American 1856, which runway would you like?
Right, please, for American 1856.
1856, expect the ILS runway 23 right approach.
ILS 23 right, American 1856, thank you.
ND Center, Endeavor 1121, descending via the Jax 2 arrival.
Ever 1121 in the center. Your radar contact, the India altimeter 2965. Expect the ILS runway 23 right approach, and X-ray is correct.
We got X-ray and we'll expect 23 right approach, Endeavor 1121.
Endeavor 1121, there is some heavy to extreme precipitation within the finals box, so just prepare for that.
Copy, we'll prepare. 1121. I'll be climbing right now.
Delta 1442 is leaving 3,100.
Delta 1142, radar contact, final maintain flight level 370.
Why are we climbing?
Flight level 370, Delta 1442.
If I'm commanding V speed. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh. I guess we could just go to idle. Just descend down. I think we need to descend down to 7,000 though. $7,000, and we'll do 230 on the speed. I wonder if we'll see lightning. I don't know if I've ever seen lightning in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 without the thunderstorm preset weather. I broke out some layer clouds here. Barrow's going to be 983.
And mid-south 123, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87.
119.85, see ya, mid-south 123.
And it's 119.87.
Let's go to
Excuse me,
6,000.
119.87, mid-south 123.
We go 210 here on the speed. Since we're going to be calling it here tonight, I'll probably be making some YouTube shorts and making some shorts content. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you see the YouTube shorts. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to go look at my TikTok as well as Instagram to follow along with the short form
Endeavor
content if you're into that.
1121, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend, maintain 3000 and Endeavor 1121. Luckily it's getting better for Indy. Looks like it's going to be gusting 2.9 now. Alright.
Endeavor 1121, maintain 210 knots or less.
We'll maintain 210 knots or less, Endeavor 1121. Let's get the speed brakes out then. That's all we got.
Center, American 1630, flight level of 30.
There we go.
American 1630, Indy Center, welcome aboard. And mid-south 122, unfortunately, Cleveland Center is closing. Radar service terminated for Indy change approved.
Too bad. Over to advisory, mid-south 122, good night.
Endeavor 1121, turn right, heading 200, join the runway 23 right localizer.
Right turn 200 and we'll join the 23 right localizer, Endeavor 1121.
American 1856 at Racing, cleared the ILS, runway 23, right approach.
At Racing, clear for the ILS, runway 23, right, American 1856.
And over 1121, are you able to get a wind reading at your current position?
Right now, give me 1 second. Wind is 209 at 43.
It's a little higher than I thought it was. And over 1121, roger, thanks for that. You are 8 miles from driver, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. The ILS, runway 23 at right approach.
Cleared us 23 right approach, and we'll maintain 3000 to establish on localizer south, or excuse me, Denver 1121. Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't know where to turn on some more lights are, but we got a second notch of flaps here. Hopefully we'll, we got 11175 tuned in there. That's looking all good. This is going to be interesting, guys. I can't lie to you. I don't know where lights are to like light up the overhead. Am I missing something? I don't know. Maybe light up that side. I don't know how to light up the oh right here. Oh, it's a dome light. Oh well. Alright, we captured a localizer. That's good. $2,600 we'll do there. Alright, so go around will be 3,000.
ND Center, FedEx 811 Heavy with you, flight level 380.
FedEx 811 ND Center, welcome aboard.
This is crazy, dude. Once you establish glide slope, I'll go ahead and get the gear down.
Indy Center, American 1856. I have a pirate for you if you would like.
American 1856, go ahead.
Hey, so American 1856, through the descent on the Snake Pit via the 2-3 right transition, we're riding right up the edge of the storm. We got moderate to severe turbulence, and right now we're hitting, I'd say, light moderate turbulence on the way down.
Yeah, we're getting bumped around.
American 1856, roger. Do you have any kind of wind readout where you are?
225 at 62, and it's been between 235 and 225. It hasn't changed much.
And American 1856, roger.
Alright, let's go ahead and get gear down here. This is pretty close to being up there with the hardest approaches I've ever done, especially on VATSIM. This is quite wild. Hopefully we get established on the glide slope here. Which should be any second now, hopefully. For not flying the CRJ for like a long time, this is definitely an interesting way to go about the first ever flight. No glide slope. It's armed though. I wonder why there's no glide slope. I'll just continue, I guess. But if anybody has any ideas, let me know.
Endeavor 1121, the winds are 220.4, just 29er. Runway 23 right, clear to land.
23 right, clear to land, Endeavor 1121. Alright, cool. Alright, thank God. It got itself going. Alright, let's do 3,000 feet for the go around. Altitude. Alright guys, we're locked in here. We're gonna wait for the airport environment. Now we just sit here and wait. We're 1,100 feet over the ground. Got like 900 feet. 983 is going to be our decision height.
JetBlue 2048.
1,000 feet. Stabilize with approach altitude is set.
This is Indy Center. Runway. Would you like 23 right or 23 left?
We've got 23 right in the box, if you can do that.
JetBlue 2048, runway 23 right, taxi via Hotel Romeo Bravo.
Hotel Romeo Bravo for 23 right for JetBlue 2048.
It wouldn't be VATSIM with airports open, without airports open in the middle of the storm.
Well, you know that Jeffrey B over in Stewart, he's got tight schedule.
If you guys look it up, Brickyard 4586 landed 52 minutes ago, which is the bulk of the storm.
What is happening right now? Alright, I'm gonna disconnect. I'm gonna disconnect autopilot here. I'm gonna follow the flight directors down.
American 15 Indy Center, welcome aboard. Recycle transponder squawk 3374.
3374, American 15.
We'll be alright. I don't know why it's so sensitive though. I don't know if my curves are correct for this.
Delta 1442, Cleveland Center is closed. Good luck with the weather. Radar service terminated for PMDG.
I see airport environment. Minimums continue.
And Indy Center,
I don't know why my yoke is so sensitive.
Pittsburgh right now, but we know Cleveland
Holy
Center is closing
crap.
up. Can we have a request a little bit early, or do you want us to wait another few miles?
This would have been better if my yoke wasn't as
Indy Center, is it a
sensitive.
VFR request?
Affirmative.
Alright, give me the information.
Lindbergh 1640, it looked like
Holy cow,
VFR
dude.
flight will fall
I feel like I was barely moving it forward and it was just like
500, we are a CRJ
yanking it.
550.
Holy crap, dude.
Lindbergh 1640, squawk 4565.
4565, Lindbergh 1640, and you know, I have a funny feeling I have to pick up a pop-up in a bit. Unsure though.
You most
Holy
likely will.
crap, dude. Look at this.
Maybe.
Endeavor 1121, taxi to parking via Bravo Tango.
Taxi to parking Bravo Tango. Yeehaw. Endeavor 1121.
American 1856, the winds are 22014, gust 29er, runway 23 right, clear to
Holy
land.
cow, guys. I think that would have been a
23
better
right, clear to land,
landing
American
if my
1856.
yoke was less sensitive. I think I need to change it for the CRJ. If I was in the 737, I think it would have been a slightly better landing there. But I'll take it. We're on the ground.
Hotel Indy Center, are you on frequency?
That was kind of crazy. All right, that was a little bit rough, but we're on the ground. That's all that matters. Look how heavy the precipitation is. So basically what happened there, we were on the glide slope, but I don't know if that's just a bug from the V2 or what, but it seemed like it was like a little bit high on the approach path, but then it started to go down and it wasn't following the flight directors really well. I don't know why that was. Just the flight directors just was not following, or the airplane wasn't just following the flight directors that well for the ILS. So that's why I decided to take off autopilot early, just so I could like follow the flight directors on my own. And I think it would have been a lot smoother because I was kind of jerking it left and up and down because my yoke was so sensitive. If it's an ILS thing, it's aircraft depth, yeah, 100%. Because when I was like trying to go down to follow the flight path, it was like yanking the nose down, yanking the nose up, yanking the nose down. So it was like really sensitive.
Watching obliterate this landing, I'm still trying to learn how to fly
so
it.
So that's why the bouncing was like up and down for the thing.
That's boring.
So that's my excuse for why I did what I did.
1640,
I think
yeah, we
either way,
looking like there's some buildup here, so we'd like to go ahead and pick up a pop-up IFR.
Number 1640.
So that's why I wanted to just disconnect it.
And the squawk is 4565.
Maintain VFR 4565. Sorry about that. I don't think it went in, but try that now.
Indiana Center, November 2 hotels with you, flight level 30, sir.
Okay, Kilo Hotel, Indy Center, radar contact, welcome aboard.
I think if it was with... I think straight up,
1640, get that
think,
number 1640 negative, I'm showing 4500.
If we were in the 737, that would have been a lot smoother, I would say, in the transition.
Yeah, identity, yeah, we're in the CRJ, it's put in properly. It's probably not showing right.
Well, that was a bug back before it was V2, I'm pretty sure.
Just recycled the transponder, how's that?
I don't know where Endeavor parks.
Radar contact, about 25 miles east of Bel Air VOR. You're good at Indianapolis.
Everybody know where Endeavor goes?
Direct for now, have an arrival for you shortly. Maintain 16,000 or whatever altitude you want. Just let me know which one you want.
We'll go direct, and we would probably like 220 if possible, Lindbergh 1640.
Lindbergh 1640, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Up to 220, Lindbergh 1640.
American 1856 vacated, 23 right.
American 1856, the taxi to Burkina via Bravo Tango.
Bravo Tango, American 1856, thank you.
W2048, the winds are 20016, gust 22, fly runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright guys, I guess we'll just pull into a random gate.
Runway heading, JetBlue 2048.
Alright, Lindbergh 1640, you ready to copy that clearance? I have it now.
Ready to copy, Lindbergh 1640.
Number 1640, go to the Indianapolis Airport, present position direct Rente, Snake Pit to arrival.
Clear direct Indy, Rente, Snake Pit to arrival, Lindbergh 1640.
Alright guys, watch your ears. This is V16.
American 815, clear direct bonnet.
Bonnet, American 815.
Southwest 302, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907.
3297 for Southwest 302.
Clear 811, ND Center, squawk mode trailing.
Alright, so parking brakes. And we'll go ahead and get that going here.
Delta 2852, ND Center, you on frequency?
Let's go ahead and get Yourcontrols set. And we made it to Indy, guys. Holy cow. Let's go ahead and operate the jetway. We made it, we made it. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and go back inside. Let's get the logo light can stay on. We'll get strobes or tank light off. And we'll get the seatbelt sign off. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Volanta right now. Let's take a look to see what the flights. This one. Statistics. Landing rate 126 feet per minute, 0.94 Gs. Guys, I did that in the middle of a storm in Indy. Let's go. 126 with less than 1 G on the landing. That's awesome. Let's go, guys. That's awesome. Alright, I guess we'll call it here. I'm going to make some shorts content, do some other stuff. Probably go to the gym or something. So I appreciate you guys very, very much for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, like I said, for tuning in. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Look out for some more content, more videos, more shorts, and everything like that later. But have a good one, guys. Peace out.